Hi, I'm DrGraeme. In a lot of cases you can use a vibration massager like this to help fibromyalgia and even help prevent it in the first place. Now, let me share with you a story about when I was in practice and the GP started diagnosing fibromyalgia. Now, I get people coming in who have been diagnosed with fibromyalgia, but what they really had was extensive muscular issues causing pain. Now, these are called myofascial trigger points, or trigger points for short. Now, what was happening is the GPs were taught that if someone had extensive pain and they couldn't find a cause, it was fibromyalgia. Now, the trouble is that although only half-decent therapists who deals in that sort of thing could work out what was going on, trigger points don't show up in scans or laboratory tests, so the GPs weren't finding them. Now, instead of having their trigger points treated, which was the real cause, patients were being diagnosed with fibromyalgia and being prescribed a cocktail of symptom-relieving drugs, including antidepressants. And there's a lot of that going on, and of course, if the real problem is long-standing muscular issues, massages can certainly be a big help. Now, I'll pop a link above to a video about that. Now, unfortunately, most people with this condition don't get the proper care they need, and the constant pain takes its toll on your nervous system. Now, you end up with what we call sensitization, which is just like it sounds. You become overly sensitive. Now, pain becomes a lot worse and you get a lot of extra neurological signals floating around. These extra signals can cause all sorts of seemingly unrelated symptoms. Now, this is, for want of a better way of describing it, the real fibromyalgia. Now, the important thing is that scientists have found that if you remove what's stressing the nervous system, fibromyalgia can settle down. Now, there are a lot of things that can stress your nervous system, and these can add up. But trigger points are the big one, which is why massage can be a big help. Now, in the video linked before, I discussed with you how to use your massager to help with long-standing issues like trigger points. Now, with fibromyalgia, though, it becomes more complicated because the condition will have been there longer and the sensitivity makes you less tolerant of treatment. Now, as a generalization, you need a lot of applications of massage therapy over time, starting very conservatively, then working up. Now, it would be very prohibitive to have a professional therapist do this, but it's something you can very easily do yourself if you have a proper massager. Now, at the start I mentioned prevention. Now, as we've seen, sensitization often occurs because musculoskeletal conditions like trigger points are not treated properly. Now, you can certainly help take care of this with your massager. Now, after that, you get to the stage where doctors are calling it fibromyalgia, but it's really just undiagnosed trigger points. Again, your massager will be a big help. Now, finally, you get to the stage where your nervous system becomes sensitized and all hell starts to break loose. Now, it gets tougher, but your choices are to take care of the trigger points if they're the underlying problem, or to live the rest of your life suffering and taking symptom-relieving medication. Now, this has just been an introduction, so I'll link a lot of detail in the description. Now, the last thing to do is you need a proper vibration massager like this, not a percussion massager or a massage gun. Now, rather than deliver therapeutic vibrations, massage guns are designed to drive their heads into your muscles. Now, that's the last thing you need. Hey, thanks very much for watching. It has been most appreciated.